Good evening, all. My name is Michael Clough. I'm the race steward for Trip 6, driving in the TC Championship, so I can freely comment on everything that's going on in the 992 with no bias. So, what will happen usually is I'll go through a spreadsheet that is from those incidents that have been submitted by individuals. And then once I've been through those, what I'll do is I'll go through the results file from the sim and look at the incidents on that as well. So you will find that I'll be going through maybe incidents that you didn't report, but that's just the way that we do things on Trip 6. However, you shouldn't rely on that. If you've got something that you feel particularly strongly about and you would like to report it, don't hope that I'll catch it, because sometimes the results file misses things. So definitely put in a report if you feel like you have something to complain about. But as I say, we'll do our best to capture everything from the results file. So this one, I believe we only had one submitted by an individual, and I think it pertains to this one. It's the first one on the results file as well, so we'll just crack straight on with those, and we'll get on with it. Camera, there we go, that one. Okay, yeah, it looks like another look at it. So okay, so we've got a slow start and Callum Wilson in front. A little bit of wheel spin in this car, but which might suggest a reason as to why we've got a car on the right already as well. Yeah, so Callum's got a really bad start. Sebastian has not got a great start because he's getting swamped by cars as well, and looks like avoiding Callum. Let's have another look. Because it looks like he's angling right a little bit just then, and then. It's really unfortunate for Sebastian there that Callum immediately in front's got a really bad start, and unfortunate for Sebastian that he's got a less than optimal start himself, which means that he's got cars quickly coming up along either side of him, and it was his teammate as well. And I think it collects a few cars as well in the melee. Let's have a look at a car further back. does Sebastian go? Okay, bear with me 2 seconds while I look at the incident report. So this is a self-report justification for my move. Given the accident on the left and Wilson moving to the centre of a track, I had contact with Oliver. Okay, so who's reporting that? Because the username Bubby is not very helpful. Who's Oliver? Danny Oliver. Francesco Carvello. Avoiding a car. Was that the... I think there's far too many not very good displays of driving because obviously it's a difficult one. Everybody is keen to get going. They've just done their warm-up lap. They're primed and ready to go as fast as they can, and that's like 20 odd cars on the grid. We're hemmed in by walls and an accident, which is weird because you don't normally get accidents off the start line. People are just going, but because we have had a slow starter, it's caused chaos. Um, and the general rule is that if you see an accident going ahead on in front of you, you pass safely. But everybody's in starting the race mode and trying to go as fast as they can, and sometimes it seems like for a lot of people making that switch is just too much. So I think the best thing for this situation is just to give some general advice to apply that logic about accidents and passing safely at all times. And I know it's difficult to say and easy to say while we're sat here, but it does apply at all times. If this was real life, you wouldn't just gun it into an accident happening in front of you and hope to try and get round, because you'd be risking your body and your wallet because of the repairs. So we try and make it no different on the sim. I know it's easier said than done, but ultimately this was a whole load of carnage caused by Sebastian, which is unfortunate for him that he got stuck behind a very slow moving car. But when you slow off the marks yourself as well and cars coming either side, you can't just turn. You can't just turn. You kind of got to suck it up and wait for the car in front to get going. So yeah, this one will be on Sebastian. Everything else is just collateral damage from this initial mistake. Okay, what's next? Excuse me. Bumped the mic. Yeah, sorry, I'll have to skip down quite a way down this log file to get past everything that happened here. Maybe this one? Sorry, Francesco, I didn't need to highlight that for everybody. Just reading down the results file and it's playing along. Alright, okay, I think we've got the next So Alan's got spooked by the car doing donuts on the track. Yeah, we don't do donuts on the track. Let's see what's loss of control. Not a lot Jordan could have really done about that. He wasn't doing donuts on the track. He wasn't recovering by doing donuts on the track. He's gone around. That's off the track there to get straight. By this point, it's already too late for Alan, who's been spooked by the car in front doing gymnastics and had a little accident with him. But yeah, I think that's just racing that. What's next? Cool. That's it, actually. So apart from the carnage and chaos at the start, and that little incident there, there's nothing else on the results file for race 1. So we'll shut this down and we'll have a look at race 2. Bring up the results file for race 2. Replay. Loading. Just takes a moment for rFactor Tools to tell the game to load the right replay. There we go. Okay, so there was no reported incidents for this race from other drivers, but as I said, like we did in the first race, I'm going to go through the results file. I won't explain this process again. This is what we'll do for every race going forwards. Okay, so the first incident looks like Callum Wilson and Luke Mitchell. It's very near the start as well. I wonder if this has got something to do with Callum getting a slow start again. Let's see. good. No dramas. What's next? Will Snowden, Danny Oliver. Who's it? Danny Oliver. Nothing you can do about a completely stationary car. Okay, next incident. Chris Grevitt, Nicholas Barale. That was nothing to see, but what happened before it? So that's alright. Jordan Osborne and Francesco Caravello. It was risky as well. There's a good car length between them at the braking point, so not really alongside. I think just probably trying to spook Francesco into not turning in, and then had left it too late and on the bumps locked up gone into Francesco. So yeah, that's on Jordan there, I think. Nothing major. Francesco carried on, no problems, positions retained, lost a little bit of time. Just the guy to crack on. Cool. What we got next? Will Snowden and Sam Newhouse. Concertinaed a bit there. Everybody's got checked up. It's definitely caught Will out. What's this person doing? There's someone below. Inside. might just keep watching replays. It's Stewards, not. I like to watch racing night. What's crack here then? Why can't I alt tab? Alright, this is probably what I was actually going to skip on to. What was it going to be? Yeah, it probably is this one. Jordan Osborne and Luca Salustro. Doing the best there to avoid an accident. Jordan's just getting on with it, but who were we sat on board with before? Will Snowden on it. Snowden's coming off, unless from on board. Until it just see that car might taking better line things for them, especially as I go better. Already trying to calculate there's no right way to go. There probably is with hindsight. It's all too much to think about in a split second, so yeah, no fault there, just someone losing it and it causing problems. Okay, Sebastian Hurtus and Sam Newhouse. Unfair. only got there because he braked late, and it was too late because he arrived too fast. What's next? Nicholas Barali and Danny Oliver. Definitely hesitated on the throttle, was trying to pick the best way to go. Ended up picking the right way, but Barale's car just didn't move in time, really. No harm, no foul there. I think Callum Wilson was the car that ran into the back of Danny, again caught out by the slowing car ahead. Okay, next incident is Alan Axon and Matteo Dentella. And that is the end. Right, okay, that wasn't too bad. Definitely less than the touring cars. I think the majority of incidents from this really have been born from where if we discount the slow starting Callum, apart from that, the only incidents have been things really where cars have not been in control, because these are challenging cars to drive. There's not really been any mental moves or anything like that. So no, all good. I'll wrap this up now. What I'll do is I will follow this up with a written report that'll just summarize what we've chatted about while we've been on this video, and it'll give the details of the penalties that come along with it, because I need to have a think about what is worth what, which is difficult to do when I'm talking at the same time. So I'll go back through all these on the video and write up the report, and you'll find the penalties in that. That's it for tonight. Thank you for your time, everybody, and see you on track in a couple of weeks.